fun thing to in the day, and always smile. Even while you're playing that online game, you see some people that are so grumpy with their phone, even as you say, watching TikTok or whatever,
Yeah.
or even a funny thing, you can see the grumpy. Now, remember, those rays from that phone is attacking you
Yeah.
at the same time. You more than 30 minutes, as you said, on that phone. So health-wise, you're being affected. So move it away. Carpal syndrome, move that phone or the laptop or the TV or whatever way. Walk, jump, eat, go do something, read something, talk to people around you. That's very
Do you know,
important.
no matter how hard we try, it's a harsh reality. Technology has taken over.
That is true.
And every home cannot live without cell phones.
That is very true.
You know, if you think about it, at one point it was compulsory to use emails for letters. Tell me, the postman lost his job.
It's sad, it really is sad, because what we have now, firstly, every person must now realize, if you want to let go of that phone, right? When we, as you're saying, when we didn't have the device, we had a postman, we had arcade games. So we still played. I loved Pac-Man. I used to always be in the cafe tea room playing Pac-Man, right? And then we have, as you say, before that, postman with the letters.
And the only delivery was what? Milk by your door.
Wow, it was amazing. Never got stolen.
There
Eh?
was no 60 seconds.
Yes, no
60
60.
minutes.
And that bottle, we used to leave it outside and then they'll fill it. And the next morning, if it's 2 bottles with the 2 coupons and you got your 2 milk, now if you do that, it will be gone. Okay. But it's funny. But the sad thing is, the device has to be a tool. You got to tell your brain, the device I got is as a tool. In fact, people are surprised when I tell them, when I'm teaching in class and I use my phone as a device in class. So if I have to tell a child, here, use the phone now, speak to the AI, let's see what it does, because that's my subject I teach. So they tell me, but you let the child use your phone. It's not your own child as well. Remember that your device is a tool. So whatever you wanted to use it as, like example, you are lazy with your Acorn, download the app. It will put on your TV, your Acorn, your microwave, etc.
Okay.
Use it as a tool. Don't sit with it there with the worst thing ever to read about people's lives. You are making your life a misery.
And everything is not real.
Exactly. And you don't know now how many of it. It's sad to see that even the Kaaba pictures, which hurts me a lot to see, that people are using stars, Hollywood, Bollywood stars, putting them into a picture which is AI based,
Yeah.
with the movement around the Kaaba. So now you don't even know whether it is true or not. Astaghfirullah about that. We got to read and we got to make dua that always improves for a better thing as far as AI goes. But you need to use all these in the proper manner, as you're saying now. So you got to be careful what you say, what you do. Your face can be used on a body with no clothes on.
Yeah.
Your voice can be used on another person's in another person's business. So you got to be very careful. You don't just allow people to take it and start using your items for their fame.
Yeah.
That's another thing also. You got to be very careful of that.
Yeah, and that's quite common. Let's talk about games. Parents need to educate themselves about games, including me, including everybody else. We really don't know which are the safe games, the age-appropriate games. So tell us just the basic games.
Now, it depends on the age.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I won't say age. That's wrong what I'm saying. Because, yes, I've played, I play COD, I played Pac-Man. Pac-Man is my favorite.
Yeah.
Scrabble. You as an adult have to make sure you know all the games your children are playing. See which one you like and play against them in the same game. They might not. I was thrown out when I played with family. What was the technical guy knows that game I told him
Asif,
about?
What game was it?
Were you the imposter there?
Fortnite.
No.
No, what was it?
Among Us.
Among Us, right?
Yeah.
So I wasn't playing well there, so I was thrown out. It was all the family members there, right?
That was your first experience of being thrown out.
Thrown out, right? But it was good because I didn't
Yeah.
get angry. It was people I knew. It wasn't strangers, right?
Yeah.
Then when it comes to the actual game like Scrabble, you can play with the online people because I love that as a board game,
Yeah.
right? But when you're playing it online, you got to know when to draw the line. When the online strangers now tell you you got to beat them in a certain thing, or they come up with the app comes up with about paying and all that. Now you just delete yourself off it and go off it. The other one was the farming,
Yeah.
where you build a farm and all that. So they are lovely things. So you got to ask yourself, what are your talents? What do you like doing? What are your creative type games? If you had to play a game, what would you like to play? Then you go and see, they're all available online,
Yeah.
whatever age you are. Then you got to check if it's a child. Is a child capable of playing that game? Okay, fine, but I need to monitor.
Hmm.
Whatever age, you monitor them, right? You now and then check if they are an adult. But once you have gained this confidence, you will find a better happiness in the home when you see your child using the phone or the laptop
Yeah.
or any tablet or any device. Please be above board with all games possible. Ask yourself what it's about. Do a research of it. Now with Chat GPT, it's very good. All you do, and believe me, actually, I've put it to test. I'm actually doing a workshop on Saturday online for how to use Chat GPT as well, by IT. So anyway, what we see there, okay? You put it. You say, is this game okay? Is it? If you want to even say, is it Israel based? You put it. It will tell you yes or no, right? You want to see, is it okay for a 5-year-old to use?
Yeah.
Is it safe with the? Does it have, like, as I told you, Roblox? There are different category games in it. So there's some games there that is satanically created, where you follow the rituals of
So,
the
you know, you
satanic religion.
since you mentioning that last week we had a message, but we never get to read it. A parent message, they on social media they were informed about certain games, and her son plays those games. So you mentioned something about satanic and rituals, and that's what she said is a true.
Yes, it is,
Yeah.
because there's some part of that game where it tells you to bow down. But when you're bowing down, you look at the visuals at the back and you will actually realize that it has the rituals of the satanic religion in it. So you need to observe these finer, fine tuned aspects of the games. If you're not sure, if you don't want to ask Google, ask ChatGPT. Does it have satanic and the rest before you build that confidence to allow your child to use it? It's very important.
Now tell me, will we be getting lazy with chat GP,
Okay, with ChatGPT,
including us?
it's my assistant, by the way. Okay,
We all have our own PA.
that's my PA.
Yeah.
So what happens is, please, I actually have to tell on my kids group sometimes it's me, my own brain. It's not ChatGPT, right? You can actually do that. Like right now, if I have to tell you something in broken English, mixed masala or whatever, I'll
Yeah.
take that entire language form, put it in Chat GPT. You say, kindly rephrase. It will give you 3 options. I always go, the first one is simpler, human
Yeah.
based. And then you copy paste it and you re-edit it and you post. Wow, it's amazing. It gives you a good deal of your community. But you gotta now learn the language of what you're posting everywhere so that you can speak that language at the same time,
True.
right? Then with Chat GPT, I put it to test. It was shocking. But I had a student today actually that was talking about, we were talking about the lizard. And I teach Afrikaans as well. So we were talking about the lizard, and one of the children said it is a harmful reptile. In Ibrahim alayhi salam's time, this is
Yeah.
what he did. So I put Chat GPT to a test in the class situation where I said, um, tell me in the Islamic religion, is um, the lizard reptile safe or harmful? And you won't believe it. I was airlocked when I read that it is harmful. And what the child told me about Ibrahim alayhi salam's time was exactly what ChatGPT said. But now you got to be careful. You got to check. I always say follow your hadith, follow your
Yeah.
Tirmidhi, Sahih Muslim, your Quran. Quran is the best. You follow it and make sure you are following with your family the right thing. You got to be careful with ChatGPT. If you don't log in, the entire um, community has your information. Example, I did that also. I put in, give me tabulate me a finance, give me a table set out for a finance activity. Do you know what it did? it gave me some Rashida's name with all her details of her
Whoa.
finance. Now you gotta be careful. So they say, okay, it's safe for you to sign in. So when you sign in, what happens is the company now has your personal
Your
information.
details.
So when you're using ChatGPT, you do not say your name, you do not say your address, you do not give your personal details. You talk in general. Example, I want to say, I am meeting Sumaya. I want to nicely rephrase on ChatGPT. We are meeting Sumaya for her AI workshop that she's hosting. So now, instead of me putting Sumaya, I'll say, I am meeting, and I'll leave a blank, lady for AI workshop. So it will rephrase it, but it will use its own
But you
example in
know,
it.
so many of us don't even know or are not even aware of what you are just saying. You know, we don't realize that we are giving our information.
And it's scary. That is why I keep on reminding my children, your homework for today, go to Google, type your name and surname in. Go to ChatGPT, type your name and surname in. Someone actually typed my name and surname in ChatGPT and it gave them one whole Pakistani actress information
Wow, your
with my
past life.
exact name and surname. And then she says, this is not my teacher. So now what you need, I'm glad
Yeah.
because now I know I'm not there. Now you need to do it on Google as well. Then you delete the fine information. Hey, my phone number is on Google. Where is it coming from? It will tell you Instagram. You go to Instagram to make your information on private. If it's there, delete it all. Make sure all your information is deleted. In general, speak on Google, AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, DeepSeek is also another one, which is Chinese make that can be used, AI. And there's several more. So what you need to do is you need to be self-aware of what you're using. Use the phone and the internet as a tool device. Yes, you want to have fun. You want to go through TikTok or whatever. I'm talking about enjoying with
Yeah.
your family. That's okay. Play a game online. That's okay. But you need to be careful what and how. When you click into it, it's asking for details. If you go into it because of that app, then go after that to the settings and remove that. Make sure everybody help the elderly in the house. Put off everybody's phones, devices, locations. Put them off. Check everybody's settings. Put them off because you need. There's no privacy otherwise, and you need to keep your place safe. It's like when they say you're
Yeah.
standing at your window and you see a drone passing, not even a drone. I've seen the vehicles in the CBD area. You'll see them with the big cameras on this rooftop. That's Google.
Yeah.
Google that is moving around. You see a drone that's going past or a helicopter, you want to go peep from your window. You're not realizing whether they are taking a picture. So when you go to Google, what's that? Google Maps.
Yeah.
Put in your street address, zoom in, check from the curtain what can they see. If you were standing there, you're in Google, right? Google
Okay.
Maps. So you need to check whatever's visible. Now you need to read, sort out your curtains. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying for
True.
privacy wise? So there's different aspects to look at. I'm not scaring you,
But
but at
this
the
is the
same
reality.
time, it's reality. It's like how it'd be if we didn't
Now,
have the
you know,
device.
you're an educator. We all are. Essays, assignments,
Now,
degrees, qualifications very soon. Chat.
right
GPT.
now, firstly, university wise,
Yeah.
okay, if you're taking any, you got to take every sentence and rephrase it again in your own words. Then it's not plagiarism. Universities have an app to check whether it's copied from Google or
I don't think
Chat.
many know that.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't do that because in my year, when I did my honors, there were 4 people
Yeah.
that they cancelled their qualifications. The reason was with this app, they found out that from Google, they copied the essays directly. The other one is if your criteria in your school for your assessment does not state do not use ChatGPT and Google, then you're allowed to use it. But now, when you're using it, example ChatGPT, you will state for the age you are, drop it for 2 years smaller. So, example, if I'm in grade 7, I'll say 12-year-old, right? So you'll say, example, let's say technology. I need notes on the police system
Yeah.
For a 12-year-old, how to create it, give me the method, the tools I need, the materials I need, and a small essay about the police system. It will give it to you at your level.
Mm.
Then you can use that for your notes and your homework. It's okay
Yeah.
because it's at your level. But don't just go and put it into Google and Google Translate. It gives you a whole lot of information and it's not at your level. Then you're going to lose marks.
True.
And but your criteria has to be stated actually that you allowed or not.
I was reading an article not very long ago. Stop fighting technology, parents, because it's here to stay and get bigger, bolder, and take over. That was, and that's so true because, like, we say keep our phones away. Think about, go back 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Time
Yes,
has changed.
big time.
Did you ever think that we're not going to use the normal landline?
Not at all. I still have it though.
It's working.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
wow. Because lots of, with fiber, lots of people are not using.
You see, there are some elderlies that don't use,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
the phone,
Yeah.
cell phone. So I know
Many. Yeah.
exactly who's phoning on that phone, which elderly
So,
people.
exactly. Then you knew, huh?
Then, so I've got that to accommodate them. Then you get, you see, at that time, right? People were more interactive.
Yeah.
Now that's the problem now. As I read somewhere just yesterday was in beautiful.
Yeah.
When we were neighbors, we knew who was next door.
Exactly.
We all were outside. We all greeted. We all offered each other eats, etc. Now, to see your neighbor, you seeing them on Instagram. You seeing them on
Their
WhatsApp
status.
status. Hey, they here, they not here, they
Exactly.
gone out.
You
That
know
is
what?
mean.
You're nailing it. You're nailing it because we
That's
all of
mean.
us are guilty of that.
Yes,
And
for
like,
sure.
if I want to know my neighbors are around, you see their status, and then you know they're around or not around. And we do that even with our own family, or people even do it to check. Hey, where's this person? Let's see.
Yes, that's mean now, right? Now, what we need to do is bring back
Yeah.
socializing visually
Now imagine,
to each other as
imagine
humans.
we're not on our gadgets. We're not playing with any games. You're bored. You'll color draw. You'll play
Correct.
outside.
Activities.
You'll end up talking to even the plants or playing outside. Uh, we now
Correct.
we don't do that.
You know what can bring that back? I love board games. They
Yeah.
know that, right? Now, what I saw the other day, wow, a Ludo
Yeah.
where the beads are humans. So big Ludo that you put onto the floor
Wow.
with a big, duh, he's shaking his head, so he's know what I'm talking about. So what's happening? You acting with the human people. So we need to bring that back again, okay? Then doing it only via the technology.
The human touch.
Human touch is important because remember, you ill, you are isolated, nobody's gonna know. And it's sad to see how family people meet to socialize, but you'll find they're all sitting on their phones in one room, the children.
Exactly. We all
It's
are
sad.
guilty of that.
Yeah,
We all are
correct.
guilty.
And
And it
you,
has become like the new babysitter. You'll notice if you go anywhere, child, find a sofa, find a seat, right? There's the phone, there's your snacks. You're good.
exactly. But when with us, we used to be rowdy when we were babies and small.
Our parents just look at us.
And
That eyes.
that
Those
one
big eyes.
eye and will keep quiet and sit still, eh?
Yeah. Asif, you remember you get the eyes now and then. No. Oh, always, always,
Always.
always. Well done, Mom.
Mm.
She's giving you the
one
eyes.
eye look and everything's silent, you know. Now it doesn't work like that, eh?
Now when you look at them, they want more. They want something.
No, then they want to tell you also what's wrong with you, right?
Yeah.
So isn't he's grinning. So now what we need to do is first things first is tell your family the devices and technology is a tool, whether it's at work, school, home. When we are together, besides eating for the day, we have to laugh. Remember, and it's proven. If you laugh with people, you go outside your house, man made to man made. We're all the time in that clay walls, right?
Yeah.
You need to go outside to get fresh air. You meet other people. That alone improves your health and gives you a better, stronger day, happier day than just being cocooned. I don't want to go anywhere. No, it's okay. I'll get the phone. No, I'll sit down here. It's okay. No, I'll play a game. Oh, y'all go. That's how you hear children and adults saying. And it's sad because now, when previously Sunday is family day, you'll find everybody, Blue Lagoon, beachfront,
The
the
malls.
malls, they dressed up, right? Now it's why we have to go. Okay, you'll find the children wanting to stay at home. Alhamdulillah, I don't have that issue with my family
Yeah.
because I believe in going out and having fun,
Yeah.
right? So I just feel that it all begins with everyone in the house. You can't only tell the adult has to take charge of this, whether it's the children, the adult, or the grandparents. Everybody combined has to make a decision. Right, once a week we're doing this. Let's go out. Let's go to the beach. Let's have a picnic. So you're not spending money. You make your sandwiches and take it with.
Yeah.
Let's take a long drive. Okay, there's an event. Like there were lots happening. Air show. We had fairs
So
around.
many fairs all at one
Exactly.
time.
But now, okay, if money is the issue to go to a fair, then don't go there. Decide. Let's take a walk. Let's go and be by the beach. Let's just sit there. Vitamin D is the best, which is from the sun direct, than being in your house and thinking the medication, the people will come and then they don't come and you get upset.
Exactly. And obesity, a lot of the children are not active, are not
Correct.
active at all because they are sitting with their gadgets or playing games.
Now you see,
I have parents who tell their child slept during the holidays 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock playing games or playing with someone.
that's exactly what we teachers ask the children. Why are you tired? What time did you sleep? Where was your parent at that time? And they'll tell you the parent didn't know that I was on the phone. They
Yeah,
would tell you that. Now it's sad. Okay, so you got to monitor this. The parent, middle of the night, needs to go and check. Don't just open the door and peep. Go and literally check where's the phone. Put the phone on charge away from them. Do it like that.
yeah,
So then tell them, no, I'm making it charge so that tomorrow it's nice and fully charged when you need it, right?
mm,
Now, when you're talking about that, what's this obesity? Prior to technology, we had that problem.
yeah,
So when TVs came about,
yeah.
it was called the couch potato.
Couch potato.
Right. So what happens? Every child, oh my God, they're sitting by the TV. They don't move. The man is sitting by the TV. He doesn't want to move from there.
They back in the day, you're waiting for TV to start.
Start at 6 o'clock, finish at 12 at night, and then you see the big. Oh,
Circle.
yeah. So at that time, if you can't sleep at night, you're counting the. They tell you read your kalimas, looking at the ceiling, count in your mind, you'll fall asleep. Today's time, what are they doing? Absorbing the rays from the phone, which is
True.
causing a problem to the brain at that time. So what we need to do is have a cutoff time with your phone. Tell yourself, it's you actually see some of these in AI form, reminding you
Yeah.
on social media. Like example, sitting with the phone. Besides the phone being under the pillow, a pillow I've seen where it tells you about the evil. So you have the evil things that are coming in, like how we used to say before, water must be covered.
Yeah.
It's not right in a glass, or the food must be covered
Yeah.
Islamically. So the same with this, right? What are you seeing? The evil things that are coming out of it. So these things, Shaitan encourages these things. So that is why make it a rule. The child must be sleeping, not 2, 3 awake. Then they can't wake up and they make what ma and they get angry, right? You as the somebody in the house, tell them, right, enough with that phone. It's now 11 o'clock. Example,
Hmm.
I'm going to charge your phone. Take the phone to charge, even
Do
if it's deep sleep.
you know, again, on social media and when you read and you see little clips where I've seen children in the UK actually have panic attacks. They go wild, ballistic, like they're on drugs because their phone were taken away.
Yeah, now
It's they
that's
can't function without a cell phone.
that's correct, right? Now we're so glad. You know what?
I hope we don't reach there.
We're so glad that our schools don't allow phones there. I'm talking. I don't know. Public schools are allowing it, etc. I don't
No,
know how it's
I
working
think
there.
the issue of being stolen is that's
Right,
one thing.
but that's
Yeah,
the best part with the phones, because that time you are in school, you're not with the phone, you're understanding, you're not going ballistic. But when you're at home, you want to be spoiled by having a phone to show off with it, or to have to see, and then you feel depressed because you're seeing everybody else's
well, we
lives.
have a message. Quite a few messages are coming in. Fatima Effendi, switch the Wi-Fi off. Cell phone addicts.
Well done, well said. In fact, I've done that many times also, and I run.
Yeah,
Okay, what you need to do is, if you don't get an attention from anyone, I've done it to the TV mate, especially when the
yeah,
soccer was on, right? I got scolding for that, shaking his head. I used to go put the mains off.
yeah.
and then I'll run.
So
Okay.
load shedding had its benefits.
Yeah. Now with the Wi-Fi, no, but Wi-Fi now you get the data, right? If load shedding. So now what happens is you need to put it off. You need to control that. Well done. Well said, ma'am. Who was that?
Fatima Effendi.
Fatima, that is an excellent idea. Switch the Wi-Fi off. Another way of punishment for the child for that, as you say, anger, whatever. Just say we don't know what's happening. The phone's not working. They don't. The child, smaller one, doesn't need to know about the Wi-Fi. Just put it
Do you
off.
know, I actually told a colleague the other day, the phone is most stressful in our lives today.
That is correct.
We are not working the normal working hours. We are working 24/7, 365. Sometimes we're trying to cramp in
That's
2
correct.
days in one. And think about it, there's groups for every single thing. So when do you rest?
That's
When
correct.
do you rest? There's groups for every single thing. Even a normal school situation. No more the notice board goes around where very
But it
seldom
works well. No
it
lie.
works well, but
Yeah.
then you can't escape.
Yeah. Okay, that's another thing. Sometimes I know. I'm told to check your phone. Sometimes they tell me at home, throw your phone away because you don't answer it permanently on silent. The problem is you keep yourself active in the day. If
Yeah.
you keep yourself active in the day and then you realize that this time only I'm going to use the phone for as a tool for the information, etc.
Yeah, we have a message which came, Firoza. Salam, sisters. How true y'all are. It's sad for me. I have 4 big children, 7 grandchildren, alhamdulillah, 1
Wow.
great grandson, but they have no contact with my husband. Is late. I live alone. I never expect that one day I will be left alone. So probably, yeah, probably she's realizing why don't they contact her via social
Yeah.
media.
Firoza, if you have a phone, I would like you to WhatsApp all your children or video call them. Do it no matter how irritated they get.
Video call.
And if they want, if you don't know how to use it, ask somebody nearby, your neighbor, to show you how to do it. Or voice call. That's the quickest. Voice or video call if you don't want to type. Then all the people that you are in contact with all the time, then start WhatsApping them, I mean, video calling them or voice noting them to make your life happier. I just pray it works out for you, inshallah.
Exactly. You know, again, we have to embrace this, the good and the bad. It's discipline.
My heart goes out to this lady.
It's sad, you know. A lot of elderly people who live alone and stuff, no one cares, no one bothers, and yet technology is right there. Video call, you can chat, you can send messages just to keep that family bond because no one really visits anymore.
Exactly.
But now you need to be invited to go.
Correct. So now that's another story.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like in Firoza's case, whether she should now say, I'm coming to spend a night by you people and see the reaction. And she should break the ice now and go to them
Yeah.
and see how it would work and do fun things with them.
Now, quick one. Educators, if they haven't embraced technology, what you got to say? Because every school has those few educators. You're nodding. I always get messages who say, "Oh, it's not for me." They just don't want to change.
Okay. It's great if they're getting to know how to use the tool, which is their phone, how to maybe communicate. But there are some that will not like computers.
Yeah.
That's now different to the socializing and seeing the phone and the WhatsApp, right? So those people will be the type that will probably have difficulty in typing, saving. So in those cases, they will need help. And it will probably be the teachers around that have the spare time that will assist them with it, or they will probably get their family to assist them with the typing itself.
Exactly. You know, while you're talking, I'm thinking I had a colleague many years ago. You know, before we had the smooth flat screen, the buttons.
Yes.
She went to every single cell phone shop or place looking for a phone with the buttons because she couldn't use. It was overwhelming.
Okay.
For, you know, when it just came in, the flat
Yes.
screens, a lot of people felt like, no, they want the phones where they can see, literally feel and see the buttons.
Correct. That is so true. You'll find that they will still remain either in that condition or they might improve. But when it comes to technology, you gotta now see what works for you. You gotta now use those. What you are lacking at in using maybe a tool
Yeah.
or a file, you need to get help in learning how to do it if you are using it daily in
Exactly.
your
We have
life.
a message. We can't read all of them, but we read whichever is coming through. A message, salams, a good show. Sumaya, my opinion is to give your kids the cell phone once a day for 2 hours on a school day. True, makes sense.
That's good. In fact, it's like I tell the children, right, for Afrikaans, go and find the translation of these vocabulary words. And I gave them some words to unscramble to see how many words they got. Oh my God. Some learners, whatever ChatGPT gave
Get
them,
them.
they put it up. It had Chinese words in it too. Okay, so what you need to do is let them use it for that 2 hours. You need to ask them at the same time what homework. See what homework they had that may assist them with them using the tool, which is the phone or the
Yeah.
laptop or tablet. Then incorporate it in the same time. Then allow them the time to use for gaming as well.
Yeah.
That's great to give them 2 hours.
Well, when you're on my show, time just goes. I don't know. We just need you more and more and more. But Jazakallah, for being here on a school day, coming to School Matters. And I know everybody, the messages are coming through. Everyone is enjoying every single thing and the information that you are giving us. I'd like to thank our tech Asif who makes us feel young and vibrant for always, making our show possible. My email address is sumayakhan.alansar@outlook.com. For those of you who want to be a part of AI and know what's going on the 6th of September from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Radio Alansar School Matters will be hosting an AI seminar. You can purchase your tickets from the Al-Ansar bookshop. This seminar is going to teach you, especially if you are a tutor, lecturer, educator, or someone who wants to learn AI, how to use AI. How do we benefit from it? And one of our guests, I'm going to say this on air, told me he has robots, and I was shocked. I told him, bring the biggest one. He said, I cannot bring the biggest one because that cost me 2 million rand. 2 million rand, he told me that. He said, but he'll bring the other smaller ones. And, I told him, okay, can't we? So he's going to make a reel and he's going to send it. But wow, he told me it's like a fully fledged human being. You've seen it.
Yeah, you know what? I had the opportunity of buying robots as well, but to be honest, I'm so involved. As you say, they call me
Yeah.
Appa Robot Cup as well. I just feel that it's not worth it having it, purchasing it for
true.
your household, because it will become a toy eventually, and then it's thrown aside.
Exactly.
If you want to have one like that, like example, an elderly person who is has to take the tablets on time or whatever, then you
Something.
have an
Exactly.
AI, right?
Yeah.
Rather than having a fully fledged robot to replace human, please do not do that. We need human touch.
Exactly. Well, AI is a powerful tool. Use it wisely or it will use you.
That's correct.
The future belongs to those who can think with machines, not just like them. A
That's true.
smart machine is nothing without a wise human. From me, Sumaya Khan, till next week, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
الإيمان حسسني بالأمان وتعلقت بيه اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه نفسي أشوفك في المنام يا رسول الله وابكي على كتفك وانام